Mga kaibigan, isang magandang araw ho sa ating lahat. Especially good afternoon to all of us. Especially to all my organic followers and the newly followers and coming followers. Please try to share, comment, and like our video from here in TikTok, YouTube, and also Instagram, Silibi, and in the YouTube channel, mga kaibigan. Thank you so much for all your support to us, mga kaibigan. We had the topic today. It's all about who is the powerful in the government, the president or etc. So there is a powerful among us, no, mga kaibigan, in order for us to be discussed according to the questions na ibinibato niyo sa akin that I need to be answer right now here in our Facebook page, TikTok channel, YouTube, and many others, no? Because we have a lot of Facebook pages and YouTube channels, no? And TikTok channel also, mga kaibigan. So I need to be answer, mga kaibigan. These questions is all about who is the most powerful, the president, the vice president, and the mayors, the barangay captain, the congressman, the governor, the senator, or the judge of the courts, or many others. Who is the powerful among all, mga kaibigan? Para malalaman po nating lahat, mga kaibigan, that there is a powerful, especially here in the country, that in order to be had or to be discussed, this part of the questions, or it's the answer, and these questions also is it's very crucial for me to answer with this, but I am not an expert in the first place, mga kaibigan, but I need to be answered that in order for you to understand that the most powerful, we need to classify us, no? Himay-himayin natin ito, mga kaibigan. Bakit ganito ang nangyayari? Sino ba ang mas powerful sa bansang Pilipinas? Presidente ba? Or sino ba, mga kaibigan? So that's the questions all about. So the most powerful among all is the people. No, mga kaibigan, because people can do everything above the law. But there is no law without the people. So the people can create the law itself, mga kaibigan. So, in the formal structures of the government, we have three branches of the government, mga kaibigan. The legislative, executive, and the judiciary. The part of the executive, mga kaibigan, it's all about the president and his or the cabinet members of the president. And also, the legislative, mga kaibigan, it composed for the two houses, which is the upper and the lower house. Known to be in the lower house, in the Congress, it's known to be legislative body, the lawmaking body. It's composed for 200 plus or 300 plus congressmen and 24 senator in the upper class or the upper houses, mga kaibigan. So that is the formal structures of the government that in order for you to understand, mga kaibigan, that is mandated by the Philippine Constitution here in the country, especially here in the Philippines. In 1987 Philippine Constitution. So that is my answer, mga kaibigan. But who is the most powerful? There is no powerful among all, mga kaibigan, because judiciary, the third branches of the government, it's composed for the justices, mga kaibigan. But for me, there is a powerful, mga kaibigan, behind of it, who runs for the government system. Mga kaibigan, known to be the Philippines is in the political dynasties, mga kaibigan. The political dynasty, the elite or the oligarch, the one who control and the one to run for the government here in the country, mga kaibigan. Bakit? Ganito po yun ang nangyayari, mga kaibigan. Yung mga business tycoon ho natin, nagpupundo yan sila sa sinumang tatakbo ng mga sa politika ng mga politiko. And also, the one who controlled, mga kaibigan, in the progress also in the country, especially itong mga foreign, no? We have under the foreign policies, mga kaibigan. No, ganun po ang mangyayari. there is a control. Why? Behind of it, those are the powerful, according to some research. But you try to complete this video mga kaibigan para malalaman ho natin. Sila yung nagpupundo para tatakbo ito at gagawa po ito ng batas in favor to the people who funded for his campaign or her campaign for the politics. Because Philippines, there is a political dynasties or the family in the dynasties, the business tycoon, the elite, no, the oligarch. Most of all, mga kaibigan, the oligarch can control for the country also, mga kaibigan. Especially, nangungutang yan sa mga bangko na hindi nagbabayad, especially itong EBCBN, no? The Lopez Group of family that not according me, but that is according to the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, na hindi nagbabayad ng utang. There is a lot of more the businessman or the business tycoon here in the country na hindi nagbabayad ng taxes to the government. So, ganun po mga kaibigan. That is behind of it the president. But the most powerful among all is kita, mga tao. Kaya pinagsamantalahan ato the greatest violators of the Philippine Constitution before na si Cory Aquino. Ginagamit niya ang tao noon upang mag-alsa into revolution. Na supposedly, labag po yun, no? Pag mayroon na mangyayari na military junta or there is a people revolt, wala pong ibang uupo dyan. It is the member of the forces. No? Walang ibang uupo dyan, mga kaibigan. So, thank you so much for all to you, mga kaibigan. That's my answer, ha. I am not an expert here. Please try to share and comment for the video.